Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Vlogs. I wanted to do this video. I was just thinking about a lot of things that I am grateful for. I'm filming this on Easter Sunday, so if you are watching from different parts of the world, if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. And I just think about how I have become more at peace with myself and just letting go of things and people that don't serve me well, because of the fact that, sometimes in order to protect your peace, it's always good to let go of people and situations in your life that don't mean well for you. And this is more of my thoughts about it to maybe guide you young people out there, and it's maybe a couple of older people like my age. But it's really is something to think about, process, and work on those feelings of what you really value in your life. And I have been doing that. I have always been, living a very peaceful life, the people that really know me. And I never look for any type of toxicity in people, but for some reason I have become a magnet for people who are just not well. And so I have came to terms to what I really want in my life and don't want. And so far, like I had mentioned the beginning of the year about, reaching goals and stuff like that, I'm working on those goals, not just in the professional level, but also in the personal level. And for me to just accept myself of who I have become and want to stay as, because you know what? I'm not trying to settle of who I am now. I'm always a work in progress. But how it is important not to settle for less. And focus on what's important for yourself. When it came to romantic relationships, nothing ever worked out. It just pretty much, it is what it is. I walk away from those situations and just make peace with it. And I think for all you younger people who has grew up in toxic environments and dealing with toxic relationships, I think it's very important for you guys to just let things go. And I mean by not entertaining the toxicity in others. Because what you're doing is losing your own personal mental sanity and your internal peace. And when you involve yourself in situations like that it's always a hostile environment, one-upping each other, breadcrumbing each other, cheating on each other, all you're doing is creating all this instability within yourself. I think that it is important to separate yourself from individuals that don't mean well to you. No matter how painful you might feel about supposedly the love that you have for an individual, that no matter how many ways you want to work that relationship and how you want to bend over backwards to make things work, and things are not always working out, I think it's time for you just to separate yourself and just give yourself a timeout and think about yourself first, because of the fact that this video coincides with the video I put out last time regarding you have to be your own savior. You can't save any individual who has any type of toxicity in how they handle themselves. That if they have, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, sexual addictions, whatever the issue is, you cannot save anybody. They are gonna want to save themselves. And that is something that is their own journey of cleaning up their lives. And that is honest truth. But for you as the individual who has become a doormat for these type of relationships, my guidance to you is separate yourself, love yourself in taking care of your own life. You're going to go through withdrawals. What you will be experiencing is pretty much like an addiction. And so you're going to be going through every sorts of withdrawals of letting go of that person. But it needs to be done. Because no matter how many ways you want to work that relationship, no matter how many compromises you want to do, if that individual is not doing anything for themselves to help themselves in being in that relationship with you, then obviously that's a relationship that's never going to work out. No matter how many I love yous or let's make this work, I can do it. They could give you 1,001 false promises, but if there's no bit of action coming from that person's behalf, you're wasting your time. And that's where I have, learned along the way is just like, you need to let go and love yourself and say, you know what? Now it's my time to take care of myself. Now it's my time to handle my own thoughts of what I want and don't want in my life. And I've been doing that. I've been working on these issues personally. Because just because I may be older than the rest of the world, it doesn't mean that we don't have the same type of problems, because no matter what the age difference or, what everybody is going through, we pretty much are going through the similar stuff. But it is important to just take that time out. Figure yourself out. Do things that make you happy. Set new goals on pretty much do something like a hobby that you love to do. Get your mind preoccupied into new things. You'll be surprised how quick, your mindset changes. Because just because you missing the intimacy of a person doesn't mean you're not living a full life. But being alone is not so bad. And that is the honest truth. I mean, I enjoy my own company. I'm not that type of person like the rest of the world that is bed hopping in other people's bedrooms, because I value myself more. And It's not because I'm trying to say, oh, I'm better than everybody else, because it's not like that. But I just feel that why should I get intimate with people that just don't value me just to get the sexual gratification? I'm sorry, that's not who I am. It's not. I'm a very type of different person, and I don't care how the world will see me, that I'm a screwball or just, prude, as they call it. I don't give a crap. It's just that I know there's too many things happening in this world, that people have sexual diseases and whatnot, and I am not willing to spend more time in the hospital than I'm spending time with. And just to add an extra issue on my health is not the agenda I want to accomplish. And so I think that everyone need to really take a step back and focus on yourself. It's okay. It is hard, but in the long run, it will be beneficial. Because at the end of the day, you need to get your life together and, find new ways to enjoy life differently. Because you'll be surprised what new doors open up for you. And believe me, I'm seeing it. And I'm enjoying this piece that I'm going through right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm focused in my own world. And I'm okay. Even though I'm feeling very exhausted. I didn't put on any makeup, but it's okay. Because you know what? It is good to be me. I'm not here to please everyone. It is what it is. Anyway, so this is my little thoughts on how I'm seeing things these days. Alrighty, so thank you for viewing my content, and I'll catch you guys soon on my next vlog. Bye.